Hey, welcome to VintageTech, the show where I talk about vintage technology that's popular and unpopular, or get out to its curve. But, in case you're wondering why this is here, I just brought it in just for fun, in case you want to play it, game on board. And today, this F3 title is going to be about, this. Before I talk, Simon was released. Was released in 1978 by Milton Bradley Electronics, and Simon is one of Hasbro's most recognizable tech, and became so popular that they kept re-releasing it a lot. And this one is This one is the original version with the power switch, a little bit, and then. But before I start, I'm going to start going over Simon. Simon was designed by a guy named Ralph Baer. Yep, the late Ralph Baer, who is known for the founder of video games. He also designed the Magnavox Odyssey, which is the first ever video game console ever made. And guess what? Atari swooped in inside the playing market with their successful Pong game. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not outtake. I'll cut that out. Then so as a result, Magnavox sued Atari, but lost. And then, years later, Atari released a game called Touch Me. And guess what? Ralph Baer took Touch Me and made it this, which became successful. Its success led to a number of clones, to the point that even Atari now made a handheld to Touch Me. Including another one called Merlin, was the first ever multi-game handheld. Also another Hasbro IP. Also Tiger trying to make Copycat, which is another Hasbro property. And speaking of Tiger, they also made the Video Nows, which I talked about a year ago. Anyway. So, this is the original 1978 version. So, enough chit-chat. Let's get started.
Simon is a game with flying colors and sounds. You have to play the right sound, the power of beat until you make a mistake. To set up Simon, you need 4 C batteries and 1 9-volt battery. To turn on Simon, switch the power from off to on. There are 3 games for Simon. And 4 skill levels. Skill level 4 is important. More on that later. Now, there are 3 center classes. Last, game start, and longest. They're pretty self-explanatory. The gameplay Simon is very addicting. It's simple to play, thanks to its colors and sounds. When you start the game, a color is heard. Now you have to press the correct color. Once that's pressed, a new pattern will appear. Rinse and repeat until you made a mistake. When you're playing by yourself, once you made the mistake, it's game over. If you want, you can play with more people. The game plays the same, but it's the last one standing thing. So, if an opponent makes a mistake, they're out of the game. Play then continues until you're the last one standing. In addition to standard play, there are also 2 extra modes. In order to play these, the skill level must be on 4. The game students color repeat. It's similar to Simon, but this time you need to make the pattern yourself. When you met with a pattern, you can add additional color, leading to an intense challenge. It really makes for a great practice mode by itself, but playing with friends is a real challenge. It's a standard version, so I don't need to go into more detail. Finally, there is a game where each person stands on one foot. It's a co-op mode, only for you two, and very difficult as well, because you have to stay on each color. It's also the only mode where you cannot play by yourself or more than 4 players, so I don't recommend that mode.
Okay, final verdict? Well, this is a really fun party game. And this one, it's really fun if you want to play with friends. Now, let's talk about availability for this. Availability, Simon has tons of variations over the years, so Hasbro has made tons of new variations, such as Simon Flash, which features a party game in the Cube Flash series, which, to be honest, all cubes, where it features the classic mode or the shuffle mode. And Hasbro did not stop. They even released a newer version of a Simon, which resembles this, but just a bit more limited, if you ask me. Now, as you can find this version, well, as for every old tech, I can expect them to go for upwards of hundreds of dollars, so please be cautious.
Wait! Post AMB16 here. After filming this segment of the video, I looked on eBay for Simon, the 1978 version, and guess what? You can still find it for less than $100. So, I guess that was an ad-lib on my part. Back to the video.
But anyway, and this I did not own this as a kid. I was born. This actually belongs to my grandparents, which in 2017 gave it to me. Now, I forgot to mention, show you the back of the box. On the back, you can see the Super Simon, which I believe is very rare and harder to find, and the Milton Bradley Microvision, which is becoming the first ever handheld video game console to use interchangeable cartridges. Now, I don't own the Microvision, but I'm going to talk about a brief moment. For one, the Microvision uses cartridges that you actually move off, as the hardware is actually on the cartridge, not on the console. And they're prone to breaking, especially the screen. There are 2 different versions of the Microvision. The one that we use Intel requires great, this is too off topic. I recommend, but I should mention that this Microvision in the UK, and they are different in America. The Microvision in the UK has colorful cartridges, better than the American ones, but the buttons can easily break. Microvision, they don't look good, but they use membrane buttons. Yeah. Anyway, Simon says, stay tuned for next episode, which will be about something that I've owned since a child. Yes.